May 25th, 2007. During the Anaheim Ducks 2007 Stanley Cup rise, the team signed an unknown Swiss goalie, what was seen by all Ducks fans at the time was a depth signing at the goaltending position. This Swiss goalie would turn out to be a plus for our Anaheim Ducks. His name, Jonas Hiller. The question all Ducks fans asked themselves and each other, who was this goalie and why did our Anaheim Ducks sign him? Not much was known of Jonas at the time, except he was a prominent goalie for HC Davos, guiding the team in winning 2 Swiss League titles. Hiller would make his Anaheim Ducks debut on September 30th, 2007, months after the Anaheim Ducks won their first Stanley Cup. In London, England, he would backstop the Anaheim Ducks to a 2-1 win, beginning the Anaheim Ducks Stanley Cup title defense. Over the games and months and days, Hiller proved to be a reliable goalie, dependent and a stalwart. He would soon become the Ducks' backup goalie when in 2009, in the Stanley Cup playoffs in the first round, Hiller would contribute in the Ducks upsetting the President's Trophy winning number 1 seeded San Jose in the first round of the 2007 Stanley Cup playoffs, winning the series 4-2. By January 31st, 2010, Hiller succeeded Ducks legendary goalie J.S. Jaguar, who was traded that day, becoming the 3rd number 1 goalie in Ducks history and the first European to do so, to be the Ducks starting goalie. Jonas would represent Team Switzerland at the 2010 Winter Olympics. A year later, he would represent the Anaheim Ducks at the 2011 NHL All-Star Game. It was unfortunate now for him to suffer vertigo. It would hinder him. Sometimes he would be on IR. But for Jonas, nicknamed Darth Hiller due to his all-black mask, he would not let it get to him. He would continue to contribute to the Anaheim Ducks and the Ducks cause. He did not let it bother him as he did what he had to do in leading the Ducks over his tenure as the Ducks' number 1 goalie. He would continue to do so till 2014, when the Anaheim Ducks would not sign him to a contract extension, leaving him as an unrestricted free agent. When I learned of the Ducks signing this Swiss goalie back then, my first thoughts were, who was this guy? Where is he from? And how good is he that the Anaheim Ducks would want to sign this young man at the time? And I did some research looking at his record in the Swiss League, his skills, his talent, his contributions to HC Davos. I would understand personally that giving this Swiss goalie to make a transition from the European hockey leagues to the NHL was, I wouldn't call it roll of the dice, but it was a diamond in a rough moment. He turned out well, but It was when the vertigo hit, it really hindered his performance that would lead to questions on whether Hiller was 100%. This led our Ducks to rely on 2 backup goalies and a playoff veteran to carry the load for our Anaheim Ducks during those years. I have nothing against Jonas. I have always respected him and appreciated him as I did with the other Mighty Ducks Anaheim Ducks goalies, whether it be Ducks legend J.S. Giguere, Guy Bear, Ron Tugnaut, and many others. But I do feel that Hiller signing with our team all those years ago and seeing him work his way up to being the Ducks' #1 goalie was special, which is why this video is about him.